Okay, and live again. Hello everyone, it's Kirsten. Welcome to our weekly Facebook Live with Nonprofit Today. We share our tips for nonprofit marketing every Tuesday at 1:15, and we would like if you could join us on a weekly basis. And today I'm talking about how to use Facebook Live for your nonprofit. Okay, let's get started. So I feel that Facebook Live has been used by lots of organizations, but I can't really see that there's a strategy behind it. It's used on and off, but not really as part of a marketing strategy. And I think that's a big opportunity that gets missed. And because online marketing is all about know, like, and trust. And how can you better get to know someone and trust someone if you see them live? Like you can, it's very authentic. You can fail, and it can be very embarrassing, but that's okay. It's life, and you are a human, and I think it just makes you more likable. So let's think about how you can make Facebook Live as part of your strategy. So I would start with think about topics that you can share on a regular basis. Like it could be events, could be maybe interviews, could be behind the scenes, could be impact stories. You could interview donors. I think there are lots of opportunities. Just sit down and brainstorm with your team and make a list of things that would fit with your current marketing. And then think about it, can you do this on a regular basis? And if so, like what can you do? Maybe one week you do an interview, maybe another week you do a behind the scenes or you show volunteers. So just really try to map it out like an editorial plan. Then the next question is, how long should you broadcast? Like really have this in mind when you start with it. And then also, what can you do with your Facebook Live after? So let's start with the topic. So when you decide Facebook Live is something for you, you should pick a topic that is really specific and relevant, because remember, it needs to be interesting for your audience. And then, of course, think, is it something that I can do on a regular schedule? And if so, you can announce that. Then what is the best way to share it? I just mentioned different ways you can do interviews or events. You can sit at your desk like I am doing it today. So if you would like to use Facebook Live to educate people, just do it from your desk. It's fine too. Think about trending topics or news. Frequently asked questions would be a good idea. Behind the scenes, I already mentioned that. And you can also research popular topics online. So some ideas that I liked, I searched online and found some really cool ideas. So this is, for example, this is a museum, and they did a Facebook Live from their American Sign Language. So the whole tour is in sign language. I found that was really cool. And also, if you have the Humane Society, they just recently did this. They were feeding a raccoon. Of course, this is always really cool to get people engaged. So there are lots of things that you could do. So no matter what it is, the next thing is you need an outline. So the outline consists of an intro, and then, of course, the middle piece and an outro. And I would also have like the total time in mind. So the intro, I like to see it as, you know, if you watch the TV, like you have a reporter, you need to say who you are, because not everyone knows you. So introduce yourself, and then say what the topic is that you would like to talk about, because people might not know that right away when you go live. And then also ask your viewers to leave comments or follow you. And then with the outro, the same, you thank them, and you look through the comments if there's something that you would like to review on. So then the next thing, if you haven't done it, do a test run. So before you go live and you haven't done it, just select, it's really easy, select only me, or even better, specific friends, because then you can practice with them and they can give you feedback. It's also important to check, like, what is the internet connection all right? Is the audio okay? And then also, what's the background? You can see I have a 3D printer in my background, and just make sure that the light is fine and everything looks okay and not cluttered. So the next important thing is tell people when you go live, because it doesn't help a lot if you go live and nobody knows about it. So your audience that you are in communication with on a regular basis, they should know that you do a Facebook Live. They might be interested to join, maybe not. That's fine too, because not everyone is available at the time that you pick if you do it on a regular basis. But you know what, it doesn't matter because they can still watch it later. So announce it through Facebook. You can use Twitter. You can set out an email before you start. And you can also, if you do it on a regular basis, you can change your header on your Facebook page. Then the next step, finally, you're live. Yoo-hoo! So what you have to do, there's this little thing on the top. It says something, say something about the video. So before you start, write a short description what this is about, so that people see if it's interesting for them or not. And then while you do the Facebook Live, check for comments so that you know who's there. If you see someone chiming in and saying, hello, this is, I don't know, Katrina, say, hey, Katrina, nice that you are here too. Next one, you're done. But you're not done, because now you can actually do something with your video. You can share it. So there are different ways to do it. You can share it again on your Facebook page, and then you can send out, if you send out newsletters, you can make this Facebook Live or a link to it part of your newsletter as well. You can also send a follow-up email. And now, sharing is one thing, but then the next thing is absolute my favorite. It's repurposing. So once you have done the video, download it, and you can put it on YouTube. You can create a section, for example, on your website. If you do it on a regular basis, you can have a section just with your Facebook Live videos, and you can share it from there. And that will also bring more traffic to your website, which is good. If it's a longer video, I would suggest that you create smaller pieces, maybe just maximum of 60 seconds, and then you can share it through other media like Instagram, or you can link to it again. So you can also create, this is also really cool, create a blog post. I use the feature, I think it's Google Transcribe. So once you have downloaded it, you can just transcribe the video. So then you have all the text, and you can you just edit it, and then you create a blog post from it. So there are different ways to use it. And that's it for today. Let's recap. Think about if you can make Facebook Live a part of your regular marketing strategy. If you decide, yes, that's good, like pick a topic, then create an outline for each topic, and then do a test run. Announce it when you go live. Write a description before you start, or once you start. Respond to comments and share the recording. And the last point is repurpose. And yeah, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave your comments, follow us on Facebook, join in next week, and have a good Tuesday. Bye.